I want to talk to you about the power within you, that voice within you, the mighty I am. People, you have a gold mine inside of you, a gold mine of wealth, a gold mine of prosperity, a gold mine of knowledge, a gold mine of whatever you want, right there within you. When you align yourself with that power within you, there's nothing you cannot have. If you wanted to be the president, you'll be the president. If you want to be a king, you'll be a king. If you want unlimited wealth, you'll have unlimited wealth. If you want the perfect relationship, you'll have the perfect relationship. There's nothing you cannot have when you touch and communicate with that power within. Now, I remember when I was younger, on this, had got on the spiritual path. And I remember they used to say, or I read, books, spiritual books, that said, turn within yourself because God is within, and ask for what you want. I used to say, it's like they used to say God is waiting for you. He's been waiting to communicate with you all of your life. That's what the book would say, all of your life. So I used to kind of envision it like this. If you turn within to talk to God at first, he's sleeping in there. Because he's been waiting on you for so many centuries after centuries after centuries. So the first time you come, he might not hear you. The next time you say, God, he think he hear you, but he's not quite sure. You say, God, ask a question, whatever your question is. Then God say, did she say something? Or did he say something? And then you ask your question again. God say, finally, they've turned to me. Then you ask that question a fourth time, and God gives you the answer. And then you will set for yourself every day. Set for yourself 15, 20 minutes or 30 minutes to just sit in the silentness and listen within yourself. Train your ears to listen. Then maybe after you do that for a week, you're sitting there listening to the stillness inside of you. You don't hear anything. You're just listening. Then you might say, God, I want to know something about history. There's something in the Bible I would like to know. And then you ask your question. First time, you don't hear anything. Second time, God is just waking up, see? You don't hear anything. The third time, God say, hey, she being consistent. Let me answer her. On the fourth time, you don't hear anything instantly. So you get out of your meditation, go to bed. The next morning, the answer on your mind. So, my God, I asked God this yesterday, and here's the answer. So then the next day, you go sit. You say, God, I have another question I want to know that's in the Bible. God might not answer you instantly then. In 24 hours, all of a sudden, you at the grocery store, and the answer just comes in your mind. See, because then you know this ain't from you, because you're getting the answer unexpected. So it's training you that you are, it's not just in your imagination. Sometimes when things answer instantly, you'll say, was that me? Did I say that? That must have been me. But when God takes a couple of days and then the answer is on your mind, you know it's not you. So then every day, let's say you've been sitting for 30 days consistently, 30 minutes. Now you're ready. The voice has become louder within. Is answering your questions. It might take a day or two. The questions is coming. But now that little bitty small voice have become louder. And now you sit there and you ask the question, Jesus I'm sorry, God, in the Bible, Jesus said XYZ. What does that mean? While you're sitting there, you'll feel the answer run through your spirits. While you're sitting there, the answer comes instantaneously because you've been practicing for a month. You've been in this listening mode and you've been communicating. And so God is fully awake now. Whatever you want to ask me, for I will answer. Then you say, well, let me see. I want a new house, but I ain't got the money to buy a new house. Then you're focusing in your 20, 30 minutes when you're sitting. You say, Father God, I want to have a brand new house. I want a beautiful house, God. Maybe give your description of the house or just say, God, lead me to the perfect house and the perfect location and in the perfect place for me. So be it. Then, just to add a little spice to it, every day, 3 times a day, you're going to sit and say that. God, lead and guide me to the perfect house, the perfect location, the perfect place. Within a week, you just browsing the internet or whatever, and all of a sudden you see this house. Or you just think something tell you to get on Zillow or browse or whatever. But you see this house. Maybe it's in the city you are in and maybe it's not. But once you see this house and you lay eyes on this house, something goes through your spirits. And you know that power within just led you to your house. So, this is interesting, you say. So, well, let me go back then. Say, God, I want this house, but I don't want to pay a mortgage, God. I want to pay it off. So I know that you'll lead and guide me to the perfect house, perfect place, perfect location, and then give me all the money to pay it off. So be it. 3 times a day, 5 minutes, you'll repeat that over and over. Then all of a sudden, out of the blue, you led to this house. You're led to this house. Then maybe you'll lay down or something and have a dream and you go play that in the lottery, whatever, and you done won the lottery, and the lottery is exactly the amount that the house is for. And then you pay the house off. And you're thinking, oh, I should keep some of this money for myself. I ain't going to pay the house off. And then you'll say, no, you know what? I'm going to pay it off. Because just like I got this house from God, I can go get all the money I want now. Why is it? So everything you ask for in this time, you've repeated 3 times a day, 5 minutes, and you've gotten it. Every single thing. God, I want the perfect mate, the perfect relationship. Perfect for you, not nobody else, but for you. And then all of a sudden you go to the store, you bump into this man or woman or whatever your preference is. And then you say, the person look up at you, you feel something in your spirit. You know, oh, I know this one from God. I feel it in my spirit. This the one. Why did that happen? Then you sit down and you think, why is all this stuff happening? What is it that every time I go within and I ask my mighty I am for something and he gives it to me quickly. And then you're noticing that some things were coming, maybe taking, let's say they maybe was taking a month to manifest. And then all of a sudden they taking 3 weeks to manifest. Now you're manifesting stuff before the week is out. So the more you make that time for God and listen to him within and sit down, just you and God to connect, the more powerful you are becoming. Because whatever you ask for now, hey, you getting it before the week is out. Doesn't matter what it is you ask God, you got it. It's like you have a genie inside of you, and you touch the genie, and out pop the mighty I am, giving you everything you thought you wanted and everything you wanted. Why is that, people? It is because Jesus came here to teach. Seek ye first the kingdom of heaven, and all things will be added unto you. And that is what that means. Seek God first. Seek the kingdom of heaven first. The kingdom of heaven is within you. Seek the kingdom of heaven. Get to know the kingdom of heaven. Align yourself with the kingdom of heaven. And all things will be given you. Jesus did not say, go build a church and then go into church and everything will be given to you. Go to the preacher and pay more money and then everything will be given to you. Never said none of that. He said, seek ye first the kingdom of heaven, and all things will be added unto you. And that is what you're doing when you go within yourself and aligning yourself with that divine power. If I could just express and get you to understand the power that we have within us, the power that we have. There is nothing that you cannot have once you seek the kingdom first. If you wanted to have a cure for cancer, all you got to do is say, God, give me the cure to cancer. You'll get it. God, give me, I want to invent a more efficient car. You'll get it. Whatever you want, whatever, people, you want, you can have it. Seek ye first the kingdom of heaven, and all things shall be added unto you. People nowadays, when you have something you want, like, you might have an invention or something, and then, you have to struggle. It takes you a long time, maybe, to get to where this invention is going to be successful. And you do that because that's what you think you're supposed to do. You don't think that, hey, all I have to do is seek ye first the kingdom. And then when God give me what the invention, all I have to do is say, God, lead and guide me to the right people that can put this on the market. Why would you have to struggle and go through so much to find the right people to put it on the market when all you have to do is seek ye first the kingdom of heaven and get it? You have a gold mine inside of you. You can have whatever you want to have. Doesn't matter what it is. It's like rubbing a bottle, a genie, and the genie pops up and grants your wishes. Seek ye first the kingdom of heaven, and all things will be added unto you. I'm going to end this part 1 for now, and we're going to do a part 2. Thank you.